Today's topic, we're talking about the timing and positioning, really, of our company, Plannet Marketing, where we are in this space and time right now, and why it is imperative that you guys act now and take this thing not lightly. A lot of us are taking it for granted, right? A lot of us say we want to be successful, but we're not doing, or we're not running with the urgency and holding on as if we know we got a small window of time within this opportunity. There are 4 stages of development for pretty much any company, right? You got the formulation stage, that's where you put it together, right? Then you got the concentration stage, which is where you're working out the kinks and you're growing and things like that. We happen to be in that concentration stage where we're putting things together. We've done more in the last 24 months than companies that's been around for about 5 years, right? So we look like a 5-6-year-old company on paper, but we've only been doing it for 24 months. This is amazing. And this is in the concentration stage. Once we hit momentum, it's lights out. We're at over 20,000 members right now. When we hit momentum, it's lights out. When we get to 50,000, Plannet gonna have 50,000 members. The question is, how many of those 50,000 will be under you because you weren't afraid to go out to the highways and byways and online or whatever else and spread the word about this opportunity? That's gonna happen in momentum stage real soon. And then we'll hit stability, which is the last stage of being in business. And when we're at stability, that's when we're comfortable. You'll be able to make money, but that wave, you'll be looking for the next wave. Millionaires are made within that wave. That's you guys want to hold on and make sure it's almost like stop. We got in early. Right. You know, we got it for the low. You guys are in early right now. Hold on. Do what we're suggesting that you do, because we can't make you do anything, but hold on and watch it rise. We're at 20,000 people 24 months later. That stock is rising. When we hit momentum, it's lights out. Trust me, it's lights out. And some of you guys are going to be sitting back. I mean, it's just statistically, it is what it is. Some of you guys will be sitting back saying, you know what? I was there when. I saw when. I was a part of that company, but. Right? You're going to have some kind of excuse for why you can't cash in on your Plannet Marketing stock. I don't want that to be your story, right? We don't want you to have that story. Go ahead and talk to him about it.
No doubt, no doubt. And just to piggyback on what he's saying, listen, like he said, we're in the concentration stage right now. You know, as right now, you know, the people who are actually going out and laying their foundation, who's following the system, and the main thing, taking their business serious. See, if you treat it like a hobby, you'll make hobby income. And there's nothing wrong with making hobby income if that's what you want. But if you're saying you want major income, but you treat it like a hobby, then you're going to miss out when we hit momentum. And so the people who are serious right now about their business, right now, that wants to grow a huge network, right? If you're taking it serious right now, when momentum hits, some of you right now that are watching us, that are following the system, will be making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month. But that can't happen for you if you don't believe that. That's a whole nother training about belief. But at the end of the day, though, if you believe that, you know, you're going to make $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month, you'll start now while we're in concentration. And you'll go out and start talking to people that you normally wouldn't talk to because of where we are. So once you recognize where we are, now you can start acting on what you recognize. And people will follow you for miles around, and because you're on fire, because you're excited, right? None of us would be here if our parents never got excited, right? So, so at the end of the day, be excited about your business and talk to everybody. And I mean, I'm talking about even the people that you said they wouldn't do nothing like this. That's the one you want to talk to about your business. Because the people you think will, won't. And the people that you think won't, will. So talk to everybody anyway. So stop walking past that person that you're afraid of because you don't believe that this is not the right. Matter of fact, this is the right company. this is the right company, and we, 15 years, 20 years experience, 35 years experience, we know what the right company looks like. That's why we do these every Wednesday night, because we're in, watch this, I've never done this before ever.
Yep.
So, ever. So, what we're saying to you is, this is the right company. You don't have to be concerned about something going wrong. You don't have to be concerned about, is this the right company? I'm not sure. Be sure about your business. Be sure about your business and talk to everybody in your circle. Watch this, because at the end of the day, if you don't talk to them, guess what's going to happen? Somebody else is going to talk to them, and you'll be coming out to an event and see somebody else that you know in somebody else's organization because you didn't talk to them first. So be first. Be fast and be first. And number one, be sure.
We are positioned to be a legacy company, right? Legacy companies are around for a long time.
Oh, that's hashtag. Hashtag legacy company.
Love it. Legacy companies are around for a long time. Think about Mary Kay. Everybody and their mama know about Mary Kay. Think about Amway, granddaddy of it all. Been around forever, right? Think about Prepaid Legal, 5 Links. I think some of them have changed their names, but these companies have been around, survived the test of time, and they're multi-million-dollar companies.
Not going nowhere.
And people are stupid rich in some of them, right? You have people who have organizations, one guy organization over 300,000 people in his organization. You have companies where people are earning $1 million a month because it's a legacy company. Now, guess what? That might not be your story. That might be too much for you. But if you're connected to the person that's making $1 million a month with our comp plan, I guarantee you're making a killing at this stage of the game because we end so early. If you're connected to that person, that might not be your goal, but that's my goal, right? I need to see some of them 6-7 figures a month. That would be great. But if you're connected to those people, you stay plugged in, you're going to eat. At the end of the day, that's why we're here. So we can eat. We don't eat if y'all don't eat. Some of y'all are not eating. Some of y'all, unfortunately, have gotten comfortable with not eating because it's a hobby for you.
Absolutely.
Like Mr. Little just said a little while ago. And what's funny is, he said if you treat it like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. But watch this. If you treat it like a hobby, it's going to cost you money like a hobby. Because, Father, I know most hobbies cost money. You just spending money and you having fun because you a part of whatever it is. But ultimately, I believe most of you are watching this right now aren't doing this for a hobby. You're doing this for supplemental income, right? And some people want to make a career change out of it, but you have to build it up, right? And this is the time to do it. And you have to cut out the excuses that you have. Everybody got the same 24 hours in a day.
Same comp plan.
Everybody got life happening to them, right? What separates the people who make it from the people who don't, the people that make it eliminate the excuses. You worked all day, so did I. You got kids that got to cook dinner, so did I. You want to sleep, so do I. But the difference is, when you get good and comfortable and tired and the heat's on nice, you go ahead and get comfy and cozy in your bed and go to sleep because you figure you need sleep. Them successful people, they losing that sleep. They are sacrificing that sleep, or they're sacrificing something. Not for the rest of their life, right? But for a short period of time, so you don't burn yourself out. So can I survive off of 4 hours of sleep for a couple months? Yep. Can I survive off of missing some birthday parties and missing some Saturdays doing what I want to do for a few months? Yep. Because guess what? 5 years from now, I can survive off of $10,000 a month. And I won't even remember all those sleepless nights, all the headaches in the morning and dragging myself into work because I'm so tired because I was up all night prospecting people in California and somewhere else in the UK, right? I'm losing sleep doing that while you're asleep and you cuddled up, talking about I got to get up and go to work in the morning. I do too. Well, guess what I was doing? I was going to work sleepier than a mug. What you gonna do? I'm gonna take an extra bathroom break today, boss. And I'm gonna go. I was in the bathroom stall like this, snoring like a mug. I got fired. So what? That was that. I had a plan B, right? But at the end of the day, the point I'm trying to make to you guys is we eliminate the excuses. We do what we gotta do right now for a short time frame. Sacrifice whatever it is you gotta sacrifice. And if you say you're sacrificing something right now and it don't hurt, I promise you ain't sacrificing. And that's why you ain't elevating. Because you ain't really sacrificing. You giving up what you think you can afford to give up. If Roger asked me for some money, I can afford to give him $50 right now. That ain't no sacrifice. If I gave him $150, ooh, that might hurt right now. That's a sacrifice. Some of you guys are treating your business like that. You're giving it an hour. That's it. But you ain't sacrificing, so you're not increasing.
And so at the end of the day, you know, some of the sacrifices he's talking about is the electronic income reducer. It's the television, right? I hear people at work talking about Power, Empire. Watch this. I've never seen one episode of Power. I've watched one episode of Empire. And I don't know how many seasons there are, but that's not important to me. See, we're directors because of the sacrifice. See, you have to be willing to give up something to get something, right? I know we talk about the time of Plannet, but right now we really want to hit home for, we want everybody to experience what director pays out. And so you have to do some of the things that we say do. And you got to give up something. You know, when I go home, I don't have time. By the time I get ready to shut it down, I haven't had time to watch television. You know why? Because he and we're calling folks up on the team. Hey, let's do some three-way calls. Hey, are you going to the meeting on Thursday? Are you going to the Super Saturday training? Are you coming out to the Hot Saturday training? We're not saying give up everything. What we're saying is, in your day, figure, like he said, we got 24 hours in a day. We all got the same 24 hours. What are we willing to give up in the evenings? Some of us go home and go hit the club. Some of us go home, cut the TV on, throw the feet up. Or some of us go home and make a few phone calls and they get 3 no's. Oh, that's it. I've done my part. No, you haven't. Right? So, again, there's got to be some sacrifice. I want to talk about real quick, if you don't mind, with the timing of Plannet Marketing. And this is a quick story. I'm going to try to be as quick as I can for the sake of time. You know, every 10 years, a big company comes and we miss it because we don't believe it, we don't see it. And, you know, myself, Mr. Scott, Mr. Clifton, you know, we've been looking for a while. And just to kind of bring this home to you, 2007, this is about 11 years ago, right? I met Mr. Donald Bradley and Mr. Preston Scott on the same night. And at that time, they were part of a company. It was a travel company. And Donald Bradley was already making like $30,000-$40,000 a month back in 2007. And I'm sharing this with you because I've been watching this gentleman this long, right? And why my belief level is this high because I trust this guy and what he's doing, not just for himself, but for the people who are part of Plannet Marketing, right? This is the next big one. Like he said, no one's doing, there's not a network marketing company out here right now putting in 1,000 people a month. And that's what we're doing. When we got started in Plannet Marketing a year ago, there was 11,000 agents. Today, a year later, there's 22,000 right now. So with the next year, there's going to be 33 to 50,000. Like you said, what part of that number would you like to have in your organization? So if you're not sacrificing now, see, it's short-term pain for long-term gain.
I like that. Say it again.
Short-term pain for long-term gain. You got to sacrifice. Go through the pain now of all the no's. Go through the pain now of people saying it don't work. Go through the pain now of everybody saying it's a pyramid. Who cares about what they say? They're going to be broke a year from now. Or they'll be in the same place. As a matter of fact, some of those ones that are saying all this stuff to you, They'll be in your organization if you have faith and believe and work your business. They watching for you to fail so they can tell you I told you so. And guess what? You go right back to join them same people who ain't going nowhere in life. I'm not knocking nobody's hustle, but I'm telling you all right now, where Plannet Marketing is sitting with IntelliTravel, we have the very best company that's moving right now in the entire industry. Not just travel, but I'm talking about the whole arena of network marketing. We got the hottest company right now, and you have to act like you're in the hottest company. Walk around with your chest out and be proud about what you're a part of. So when people hear you talk, they're like, there must be something real about this because they're confident about what they talk about. Even if you don't know what you're talking about, be confident about it because the product is that real and the company is that real and the leadership is that real as well. So
Absolutely.
Talk to everybody you know with confidence. And again, we got the best system on the planet.
Got the best
Team
system.
Platinum got the best system in the company, y'all. So if you're plugging into the system that our fearless leader, Mr. Scott, 3-star director, and the mighty Scott has put in place, Eric, myself, and other leaders on Team Platinum, guess what? We can't be stopped if you plug into it. But if you sit back and wait for it to fall in your lap, it's not going to happen for you. So at the end of the day, we're in the right place, the right time. And I know it sounds cliche-ish, but this is real. We're doing this tonight, y'all, because this is real. I'm not doing this for my health. I'm doing this because, well, yes, I am. Because I'm doing it for my health because I want to retire this time next year. No, excuse me, I don't want to. By this time next year, I won't have to work a job again. How do you, now, I'm not, some of you may love your job. I'm not knocking your jobs. For me, I'll be 50 in 2 weeks, y'all. I don't want to work no more after this year. I'm done working for anybody.
How old are you
this year? I'll be 50 on the 23rd, so don't forget, y'all. I'll be 50, y'all. On you, man.
Lord. Look, we not gonna hold y'all long. So somebody said, "Are we having church tonight?" Y'all are hilarious. Listen, are we preaching to y'all? If we preaching to y'all, give us an amen and some thumbs up. Autumn said, "Use a youngster." Watch out there now. If we preaching, give us an amen. If you liking what you're hearing. We just ultimately we trying to keep it real as much as possible. We what you guys hear is our passion.
Absolutely.
Right? Because at the end of the day, like he said, we've been around for a while. We've seen some stuff. We've made some money, wasted some money. I wish I was mature back when I was really getting it in the industry. Then we could have done something. But everything happens for a reason, right? We're here where we are right now. This company, I promise you guys, if y'all are serious about it, it'll take you to another level. Now, some of you guys already make a pretty decent amount of money. And I remember Mr. Scott speaking about this before. Some of you guys are already comfortable, and that's typically the problem. You're already comfortable, so you ain't really got to lose no sleep. You ain't really, your bill's getting met. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is for you. You have to dig deeper. Your why probably is not deep enough. You need to be raising some money for something greater than you. If you good, that's great, right? But something should be pushing you. Right? Unless you're just doing this for tax purposes or if you're just doing this to travel. But if you truly desire legacy, empire, and things like that, things that will not come just from your job, then what we have over here, we got to build this. This is that foundation, right? And something I heard a long time ago, you can, newteammembers.com to answer that question.
Thank you, Arden.
You just put out.
Thank you, Arden. Good job.
Somebody said a long time ago, you can tell how tall or how big a building is going to be by how deep the foundation is that they're digging, right? So how strong is your foundation? How deep are we digging into the dirt to make sure our foundation is strong? People out here don't want to get dirty. You're going to have to. We building something. I want to be, what's the word? The philanthropist, however you say that word. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I want to be able to give money just because I got it to give, right? I want to be able to say, when I watch the news, this bothers me. I don't know about y'all. When I watch the news every now and again, I see people get displaced and somebody done lost a loved one, they ain't got no money, they doing GoFundMe. I'd like to have enough money to just be able to stroke a check just because, anonymously, to be able to bless somebody. Some of y'all might feel the same way, but you can't do it. We ain't got enough money, right? How about we put something together, be serious about this opportunity. Absolutely. It can do that. I heard somebody made 70 grand from one cruise. 70 grand, one cruise? Come on. We playing. When the last time y'all booked a trip? Some of y'all, you know, Daryl don't say nothing, Jessica don't say nothing, but some of the rest of us, when the last time you booked a trip? Right? Because that's another way to get business partners is through the actual product that we have, which is travel. Take it seriously. Learn a little bit about travel, book some trips, and go the backdoor way with these folks, right?
Absolutely.
Like to say 2 minutes ago, y'all play too much, man.
Mr. Ward, welcome on board, my brother. I just want to say, you know, don't be the one who watched this tonight and a year later say, man, I wish I had took this business serious. You know, historically, in every company, especially like where Plannet Marketing and Teletravel sits right now, it's a 3 to 5 year deal. So what I'm getting at here is we're going to have 100,000 agents. We're going to have that, right? There's going to be a handful of people who are making 6 figures a month. Then you're going to have a bunch of folks making about 40 to 30,000 a month. A ton of people making 20,000 a month, and everybody else will be making 1,000, 5,000, maybe 8,000 a month. 3 to 5 year deal. We're going to have 100,000. That means 80,000 more people are going to hit this company within the next 24 months. That's 2 years. So what do you want to sit at in 100,000? Don't, 2 years, 24 months go by, and you're still a director in training. You're still a goal builder. And watch this. The best people haven't even hit the system yet. But because we're not taking our business serious, they won't partner with us because we're not moving. I'm going to say that again. If you're not taking your business serious right now, the best folks that hit the system within the next 24 months, they won't join with you because you're not taking your business serious.
Hey,
you're poking it with a
training
pencil.
right there. I like that.
That's a whole other training. You can
write
that down. If you're poking it with a pencil now, you're going to get poked with pencil people. Oh, my goodness. If you're poking the business right now, you're going to bring on poking the pencil business people. I ain't knocking that because guess what? We need those people too. We need everyone to come together as one whole conglomerate collectively. Don't poke your pencil with a business if you talking you want to make 10 grand a month. That don't correlate. I want to make 10 grand a month, but we work in our business 1 hour a week. Hello? That's not going to happen for you if you're saying, I want to be a 3-4 star director, but you work in your business 1 hour a week. Now, in fact, you can't even, if you got a part-time job, you're going to get fired if you're only working 1 hour a week, right? Work your business like a job. Work it like a job until you're able to be where you want to be.
So look, I'm going to leave y'all with this thought right here, guys, as we wrap it up and get up out of here. No matter what your position, no matter what your income is on your job or whatever the case may be, the question I got for you is, what would an additional $3,000 a month do to your lifestyle right now?
$36,000 a year.
What would an additional $3,000 a year do to your lifestyle right now? Or 2 years from now? What would your lifestyle be like? I don't care if you keep your job. But if you're making an additional $3 grand a month right now, what would your lifestyle look like? Let's take it down a notch. What would an additional $500 a month do for you right now? Think about that.
$6,000 a year on the side.
What would that extra $500 do? Who could you bless if you good, right? Could you change your zip code? Could you upgrade the car? What would happen for you and your household and your family if those things took place? Think about that. Let's get together and make it happen. That's it. We out.
We out of here, y'all.
Oh, hashtag money.
Hashtag money, y'all. Hashtag money. Hey, we got one shot at this, y'all. 3 to 5 years. Let's work hard now, right now. Let's get it now, y'all.
Let's get this money.
Let's get this money right now. I see y'all tomorrow night.